The idea for this video was to be seeing it from the point of view of a camcorder being watched back, and so I actually used an old big chunky camcorder. That's a lovely little clicky action. So this is an old school camcorder, and therefore it still uses tapes, which gives it a tapey effect, obviously. You can only rewind and retape everything within a certain amount of times, and then the footage starts to really degrade and you get lots of flickering, and you can almost see the layers underneath that's being taped over showing up. It kind of flickers between. Instead of digitally trying to emulate a tape tracking and skipping through various footage, it actually did that for me, so that worked out really well. And this is the device I used to connect it to the computer, and then you just have to press play and burn it off onto the computer in real time. So that's actually modern footage, recorded quite recently. Doesn't sound very healthy, does it? That is the thing about the analog tape side of things. Sometimes it will just not play very well, or the tracking will be off and there'll be lines going through the whole thing. And other times, like this, it will be playing absolutely fine. For some reason, the irritating software that we're using to capture the footage from this camcorder was very volatile, and I initially was trying to connect it to my computer to transfer the footage, and it didn't like Windows 10, so I downloaded it for Mac, connected it worked perfectly. I got the first couple of files off of the MacBook onto my computer, works perfectly. Next time I had some more footage to transfer over, it didn't work on the Mac whatsoever. The software just wouldn't connect with this thing, and the camera couldn't get the picture up. So it's a bit of a gamble every time trying to work out whether I'd actually be able to use the transfer software each time.
Despite our best intentions, every effort remains in vain.
As with the previous video, truth spoiler, I play a similar sort of character, this shadowy, hooded figure that is haunting the boy. That continues in this video, where my footage is almost like a ghost in the machine. It's as if my character is interfering with the other old footage and talking directly to the viewer.
Good take, good take.
And there are lots of references to truth spoiler as well, such as Maars the bear, and we see the young boy, his sibling, and his mother. We see that in a quick glimpse in this video too.
Brum brum.
It was pretty cold on the Tarka Trail. I did about 8 takes, something like that, walking back and forward, up and down the track.
Just one more shot like this. And just go home, have a nice cup of tea. Probably eat some cheese and crackers, which I shouldn't.
I did try and edit the footage from the Tarka Trail to look more like the old footage using digital effects, but it didn't really work. And I also tried filming using the old camcorder, which I'd done for other parts of the video, but using the night vision, it just decayed the image so much, you just couldn't really tell what was going on. There's a fine line between creating a digital effect which looks degraded and just making the image unreadable. So I think having the clearer footage for the Tarka Trail night vision shots actually makes it more sinister, that there's this thing that should not be, and it's kind of permeating through the old footage being watched back.
In the wake of our miss.
I know what I'm going to be drinking all summer.